OutDaughtered, big family moment. Adam and Danielle Busby's TLC party invitation surprises fans. When people think about big families on reality television, one name almost always comes up: the Busby family. For years, fans of OutDaughtered have watched the journey of Adam and Danielle Busby as they raise their 6 daughters and navigate the chaos, laughter, challenges, and unforgettable milestones that come with such a unique family life. The show has always been about more than just parenting. It has been about resilience, love, teamwork, and the everyday moments that turn into lifelong memories. And recently, something happened that caught fans completely off guard. A family celebration connected to TLC sparked excitement online after Adam and Danielle revealed a special invitation that no one expected. For longtime viewers, the Busbys have always been known for celebrating moments in a big way. Birthdays, holidays, school milestones, and even simple family gatherings often turn into events filled with laughter and emotion. But this time felt different. This wasn't just another birthday party or casual get-together. This felt like a moment that symbolized how far the family has come since the early days of their journey on television. Fans first met the Busby family when the world learned about the arrival of the only all-girl Quintuplets in the United States. The story quickly captured hearts everywhere. Alongside the Quints was their older sister, Blake, who suddenly went from being an only child to becoming a big sister to 5 babies all at once. From that moment on, the Busby household became a whirlwind of diapers, bottles, sleepless nights, and endless teamwork between Adam and Danielle. Over time, viewers watched the girls grow from babies into energetic little personalities with their own interests, attitudes, and dreams. Each daughter developed her own identity, and fans began to feel like they truly knew the Busby kids. The show became one of TLC's most beloved family reality series. But as the years went by, there were also challenges. There were moments when Danielle spoke openly about her health struggles. There were times when Adam talked about the stress of balancing work, family responsibilities, and life in the public eye. And through it all, viewers saw something real: a couple trying their best to support each other while raising 6 kids. That authenticity is what kept audiences invested. So when news began circulating that Adam and Danielle were planning something special involving TLC, fans immediately became curious. What exactly was going on? The answer started to unfold through subtle hints on social media. Followers noticed that Adam and Danielle had been sharing small glimpses of preparations. Decorations here, planning discussions there, smiles that seemed to suggest something exciting was coming. Then came the moment that sparked a wave of speculation: a party invitation. At first glance, it looked like a simple celebration. But when fans realized that the event was connected to TLC and the larger Busby journey, the excitement grew quickly. For many viewers, the invitation represented more than just a party. It felt like a celebration of the entire Busby story. After years of filming, parenting, and sharing their lives with millions of viewers, this moment felt like a reflection point, a chance to look back at everything the family had experienced together. Adam has always been known for his playful personality and sense of humor. Over the years, he often shares lighthearted moments online, joking about the chaos of raising 6 daughters. But when he talked about this event, fans noticed something different. There was genuine emotion in his voice. He spoke about how grateful he felt for the journey their family had experienced. From the first days of the show to the many milestones that followed, Adam reflected on how the Busby story had grown far beyond what they ever expected. Danielle also shared similar thoughts. For her, the celebration was about appreciating the support that the family had received from fans all over the world. She often mentions how surprising it still feels when people recognize them in public or share how the show has impacted their lives. Parents sometimes tell Danielle that watching the Busbys helped them feel less alone in their own parenting challenges. Others say the show simply brings joy and laughter to their homes. Those kinds of messages mean a lot to the family. And that's part of why this party invitation created such a buzz among fans. Because it felt like the Busbys were inviting everyone to celebrate with them, not just the people physically attending the event, but the entire community that has followed their journey. Of course, whenever something big happens with a popular reality TV family, speculation quickly spreads online. Some fans wondered if the event might signal a new chapter for the show. Others guessed it could be a milestone celebration tied to the family's time with TLC. A few people even joked that with 6 daughters in the house, the party might simply be the Busbys' way of having fun after another busy year of parenting. But regardless of the exact reason behind the celebration, one thing was clear. Fans were excited. Social media posts about the Busby party invitation quickly gained attention. Comment sections filled with messages from viewers who have been watching the family for years. Many people shared memories of when they first started following the show. Others talked about how much the girls have grown. Some fans said it felt like they had watched the Busby kids grow up right alongside their own children. That kind of connection is rare in television. Reality shows come and go, but only a few manage to build such a loyal audience. And the Busby family is definitely one of those special cases. Another reason fans found the party invitation so meaningful is because of how much the family has been through together. Over the years, there have been difficult moments. Danielle's health concerns worried viewers who had come to care deeply about her well-being. Adam's openness about mental health and the pressures of parenting created important conversations among fans. Instead of hiding those struggles, the Busbys chose to share them honestly. That honesty made the family even more relatable. So, when people saw the joyful energy surrounding this celebration, it felt like a well-deserved moment of happiness. A chance to focus on laughter, gratitude, and the incredible journey that brought the Busbys to this point. For Adam and Danielle, the event was also an opportunity to bring together friends, family members, and people who had been part of their story over the years. Behind every reality show are countless individuals who help make it possible. Production teams, editors, camera crews, and many others contribute to bringing these stories to life. The TLC connection to the party invitation made fans wonder if some of those behind-the-scenes figures might also be part of the celebration. If that were the case, it would make sense. After all, the Busby story has always been a collaborative effort between the family and the network that shared their journey with the world. But perhaps the most touching aspect of the event was the reaction of the Busby daughters themselves. As the girls have grown older, they've become more aware of the show and the audience that follows their lives. For them, moments like this party are both exciting and meaningful. It's a reminder that their family's story has touched people in ways they might not fully understand, yet at the same time, Adam and Danielle have always emphasized the importance of keeping their children grounded. Despite the attention that comes with television fame, the Busby parents try to maintain a sense of normalcy at home. School routines, family dinners, weekend activities, those everyday experiences remain a priority. And perhaps that balance is part of why fans respect the family so much. They're not just reality TV personalities. They're parents doing their best to raise 6 kids in a loving environment. As excitement about the TLC party invitation continued to grow online, one thing became clear. The Busby family still has a powerful connection with their audience. Even a simple announcement about a celebration can spark thousands of reactions and conversations among viewers. That level of engagement doesn't happen by accident. It comes from years of sharing authentic moments and allowing fans to feel like they are part of the journey. And as this new family celebration unfolds, fans are once again reminded why they started watching OutDaughtered in the first place. Because at the heart of the show isn't just a unique family story. It's a reminder of how meaningful everyday moments can become when they're shared with love, humor, and honesty. As the buzz surrounding the Busby family celebration continued to grow, fans started paying closer attention to every update shared by the family. It wasn't just the invitation itself that sparked interest. It was the atmosphere around it, the excitement, the smiles, and the sense that something meaningful was unfolding. For many longtime followers of OutDaughtered, moments like these feel personal. After watching the Busby family for years, viewers often say they feel emotionally connected to the journey. They've seen the girls grow from tiny infants into confident young personalities. They've witnessed the ups and downs that every family experiences, only multiplied by the challenges of raising 6 children at once. So when Adam and Danielle hinted that a special TLC celebration was being planned, fans immediately started wondering what it could represent. Some believe the event might be tied to a major milestone in the family's television journey. After all, the Busbys have spent years sharing their lives on camera. That kind of experience inevitably creates unforgettable memories not just for viewers, but for the family themselves. Others suspected that the party might simply be a moment of appreciation. A way for the Busbys to thank the network, the crew, and the fans who helped turn their story into one of the most recognizable family shows on television. Whatever the exact reason behind the gathering, the atmosphere around the event seemed filled with warmth and gratitude. Adam Busby, who often brings humor into everyday parenting situations, appeared especially reflective when talking about the moment. In many ways, he has become known among fans as the voice of relatable dad experiences. From managing the morning chaos of getting 6 girls ready for school to documenting funny family moments online, Adam's personality has played a huge role in shaping the Busby family's public image. But during discussions about the TLC celebration, his tone seemed more thoughtful. He spoke about how quickly time has passed since the early days of the show. Back then, the Quints were just babies, and the Busby household revolved around diapers, bottles, and sleepless nights. Now the girls are older, full of curiosity, energy, and independence. Looking back at that journey naturally brings a mix of emotions. For Danielle Busby, the moment carries its own unique meaning. Over the years, she's been open about the challenges that came with raising 6 children while also managing health concerns and family responsibilities. Balancing motherhood, business ventures, and television filming isn't always easy. Yet Danielle often emphasizes how grateful she feels for the support system around her. Family members, friends, and the wider Busby community have all played roles in helping the household stay strong through busy and sometimes overwhelming periods. That sense of community is one of the reasons the TLC party invitation resonated so strongly with fans. Because in many ways, the Busby story has always been about more than just one family. It's about the people who surround them. Over the years, viewers have been introduced to grandparents, close friends, and other loved ones who contribute to the Busby world. Each person brings their own personality and influence, adding depth to the story that unfolds on screen. A celebration connected to TLC felt like an opportunity to bring many of those people together. For the Busby daughters themselves, events like this create lasting childhood memories. Growing up in a big family means that life is rarely quiet. There is always laughter, conversation, and activity happening somewhere in the house. But a large gathering takes that excitement to another level. The girls are known for their lively personalities, and fans have watched each of them develop their own unique traits over the years. Blake, as the oldest sibling, often takes on the role of a supportive big sister. Having gone from being an only child to sharing her home with 5 younger sisters, she has experienced a childhood that is both extraordinary and full of responsibility. The Quintuplets each have their own individual spirit as well. Their interactions, playful arguments, and moments of teamwork often create the most memorable scenes in the Busby family story. Seeing them experience a celebration connected to the show that documented their childhood adds another layer of meaning to the event. For viewers, it's a reminder of how much time has passed since the earliest episodes of OutDaughtered. What started as a story about newborn quintuplets quickly evolved into a long-running look at family life. With every season, fans watch the girls reach new stages: first steps, first days of school, new hobbies, friendships, and the small milestones that make childhood so special. Because of that long timeline, many fans feel as though they have grown alongside the Busby family. They remember where they were in their own lives when they first started watching the show. Some viewers say they began following the series when their own children were babies. Others discovered the show during challenging times and found comfort in the Busbys' humor and honesty. These shared experiences create a unique connection between the family and their audience. And that's why something as simple as a party invitation can generate such widespread excitement. It represents a moment where everyone, the family, the network, and the fans can reflect on the journey together. Of course, reality television has changed significantly over the years. Audiences today have more viewing options than ever before. Streaming platforms, social media content, and digital creators all compete for attention. Despite that crowded landscape, some shows manage to maintain a loyal following because they offer something genuine. For many viewers, OutDaughtered fits that description. The Busby family's openness, humor, and emotional honesty have helped the show remain meaningful even as the television industry evolves. The TLC party celebration seems to highlight that enduring connection. Instead of focusing on drama or controversy, the moment centers on epic memories, appreciation for family, appreciation for shared memories, and appreciation for the people who have supported the journey from the very beginning. Another interesting aspect of the event is how it demonstrates the way reality TV families evolve over time. When a show first begins, the focus is usually on introducing viewers to a unique situation or story. In the case of the Busbys, the arrival of Quintuplets immediately captured global attention. But as seasons pass, the story naturally shifts. Viewers begin to care less about the novelty of the situation and more about the personalities and relationships involved. That transformation is what allows a show to grow beyond its original concept. For the Busby family, the heart of the story has always been the bond between Adam, Danielle, and their daughters. That bond is what keeps audiences invested. The TLC party invitation, therefore, feels like a celebration not just of the show itself, but of the relationships that developed because of it. Fans who have followed the Busbys for years often describe the family as relatable despite their unusual circumstances. Yes, raising 6 daughters at once is extraordinary. But many of the parenting experiences shown on the series are surprisingly familiar. Sibling disagreements, busy mornings before school, family outings that don't go exactly as planned, moments of laughter that turn ordinary days into unforgettable memories. These universal experiences are what allow viewers to see parts of their own lives reflected in the Busby story. As excitement continues building around the celebration, one thing becomes clear. The Busby family still has the ability to bring people together. Whether through a television episode, a social media update, or a simple invitation to celebrate a special moment, they continue to create a sense of shared joy among fans. And perhaps that is the most meaningful aspect of this entire story, because at its core, the Busby journey has never been about fame or television ratings. It has been about family, about parents doing their best to raise their children with love, patience, and humor, about siblings learning how to support each other as they grow, and about a community of viewers who have followed that journey every step of the way. So when Adam and Danielle Busby sent out their TLC party invitation, the reaction from fans wasn't just curiosity. It was excitement, gratitude, and a reminder of how powerful genuine family stories can be when they are shared with the world. As the celebration unfolds, fans everywhere continue watching with the same enthusiasm they felt when they first discovered OutDaughtered. Because no matter how many years pass, the Busby family story still feels like a moment worth celebrating. As the excitement surrounding the Busby family celebration continued spreading among fans, something interesting started happening online. Instead of just talking about the party itself, viewers began reflecting on the entire journey they had watched unfold over the years. For many people, OutDaughtered has never been just another reality television show. It has been a window into a family that somehow manages to balance chaos and love in equal measure. When Adam and Danielle first shared their story with the world, they probably couldn't have imagined how many people would eventually feel connected to their family. Yet that connection has grown stronger year after year. The TLC celebration invitation seemed to trigger a wave of nostalgia among fans. Social media comments were filled with people remembering some of the earliest moments from the series. Many viewers talked about the first time they saw the Busby quintuplets as babies. Others remembered the funny and sometimes overwhelming scenes that came with raising 5 infants at the same time. Those early episodes showed just how intense life in the Busby household could be. Everyday tasks required careful planning and teamwork. Feeding time alone could feel like a massive operation, and bedtime routines often tested the patience of even the most organized parents. But through it all, Adam and Danielle maintained a sense of humor that made the experience feel relatable rather than overwhelming. That humor became one of the defining characteristics of the family. Even during stressful moments, Adam often found ways to laugh about the situation. Whether he was joking about the challenges of keeping track of 5 toddlers or sharing a funny parenting story online, his approach helped viewers feel like they were witnessing real life rather than a perfectly polished television version of family life. Danielle brought her own strength and determination to the story. As a mother of 6 daughters, she constantly balanced multiple responsibilities at once. Viewers watched her manage the household, coordinate schedules, and make sure each child felt supported and loved.